Euro, USD, GBP, and JPY. Those are the four major currencies which are not only dictating the behavior of the entire foreign exchange market, but also the behavior of the stock market. Why? Because let's say, for example, you are located in Europe as I am, and your home currency is the euro. If you're trading the Qs, which is a proxy for the Nasdaq, obviously they are located in the US. You also have to pay very close attention to the exchange rate between the euro and the US dollar. So in today's video, I want to take an in-depth analysis of Euro USD, Euro GBP, and Euro JPY, but I will also go over GBP JPY, Euro GBP, and USD JPY. Those foreign exchange rates, they have a massive impact on your stock trading. So it's always very, very good to take a look at those Forex pairs. Starting right here with Euro JPY. As you know, I'm once again only looking at the chart. No news, no fundamentals. I don't care because price tells you everything. You make money with price behavior and not by predicting news. What you can see on Euro JPY is that over the past couple of years, Euro JPY has been trading in this quite nice triangle formation. We had support all the way down at this 114 JPY level. And then going into 2021, we saw the breakout. We also saw a break above this key structure around this 135 JPY level. You can see we had a break followed by a retest, bullish confirmation, and continuation higher. Very juicy move towards the upside. You can see that we are a little bit overextended on the monthly time frame, and we are also retesting previous support, which is now acting as resistance roughly at this 160 JPY level. On the monthly time frame, however, everything still is extremely bullish. We broke above the resistance at this 148 level. And what I'm personally waiting for is a further pullback back to this previous resistance. You can see we had resistance a first time, we had resistance a second time, and this is now turned support. Then I'm waiting for bullish confirmation, and then I do expect more continuation towards the upside. As I mentioned, I am personally not trading Euro JPY. I am a stock and indices trader, but I always pay very close attention also to Forex pairs because they impact my potential outcomes for stock positions. Same thing when it comes to Euro GBP. If I'm trading stocks which are located in the United Kingdom, of course their currency is the GBP. My currency is the euro, so also the behavior of Euro GBP impacts my stock trades. But as you can see on Euro GBP, almost a decade, nothing happened. Beginning of 2016, we entered this massive consolidation. As you can see, even a blind man can see this. We do have extremely strong resistance at this 0.92 pound level, multiple times rejecting towards the downside in the past. A first time here, then a second time, a third time, a fourth time. If you're trading Forex, this is always a very juicy area to go short. And on the other side, we do have, or we did have, quite strong support at this 0.83 pound level, always rejecting towards the upside. It's very easy because you can get a beautiful risk to reward. As soon as Euro GBP retests this level, you can just go long if you are a Forex trader. For me, as a stock trader, you can see that this is also not a significant range. It's not even more than 10%. So I do not really have to pay attention to stocks which are located in the United Kingdom because Euro GBP is overall just going sideways. We do have something very interesting if Euro GBP actually breaks out towards the upside, or if we break below the support, then we might have a major move coming on Euro GBP. Until then, nothing interesting, and I do not have to pay attention to Euro GBP. Then we're having Euro USD, and this is quite interesting because most of the trades which I'm taking are actually US stocks, US indices. So I do want a weak euro, which means I want euro USD moving towards the downside, because then I can make even more money on my stock trades. And if euro USD is moving aggressively towards the upside, I can then either hedge or simply not enter trading positions with US stocks. You always have to keep this in mind, because this is what makes an overall profitable stock trader, indices trader, and you can just make a lot more money if you're also paying attention to Forex pairs. Euro USD, also right here, analysis is pretty simple. Starting in 2008, so over 15 years, Euro USD has been trading in this quite nice falling channel. We have resistance at this upper red line, always rejecting towards the downside. You can see just recently in May 2021, rejecting once again towards the downside, followed by a big sell-off. And on the other side, we had support multiple times at this lower green trend line. Also right here, as soon as Euro USD touched this level, we had a rejection towards the upside. If you're trading Forex, this is a perfect buy signal. You do have a very tight stop, because your stop is just literally a couple pips below this trend line. You can see in September of 2022, we missed this trend line by a couple pips. Let's see, this was actually 500 pips, but considering that we already had a move of 2,500 pips towards the downside, a short-term pullback was quite expected. Overall, as you can see, we are creating lower highs on Euro USD. This right here is again another potential lower high. You can also see that on Euro USD, we are currently once again retesting this previous support, which is now acting as resistance exactly at this $1.1 level. We had a bunch of support, then we broke below, and as you know, basic concept, previous support is after the break turned resistance. We already had a couple of rejections towards the downside, but Euro USD is now once again back at the resistance. Overall, looking at this trend, we are in a downtrend. I do expect another rejection lower, and if we break below this $1.05 level, then in my opinion, we will retest the previous lows. And as I mentioned, if Euro USD is moving towards the downside, this is very good for me as a European trader to enter US stock trades. And then let's quickly go over GBP JPY, Euro GBP JPY, GBP USD, and USD JPY. GBP JPY, I know that a lot of people are scalping GBP JPY, but I'm not looking at the smaller time frames. Right here, almost exactly looking like Euro JPY, we had this massive triangle. We had the perfect breakout here, followed by a significant rally on GBP JPY, 4,500 pips towards the upside. If you're zooming out, we are approaching this previous structure, which you can say is roughly at this psychological 190 JPY level. Also right here, over the past couple of months, we have been quite overextended. We could see more continuation towards the upside to retest this level, but then I do expect a short-term pullback. This is only interesting for you if you're located either in Japan or a country which has the JPY as the currency, or in the United Kingdom. As you know, I'm located in Europe, so I'm not really paying that much attention to GBP JPY. Same thing goes for GBP USD. This is almost looking like Euro USD. Also right here, we kind of have this channel formation like this. Lower support, probably like that. And you can see also right here, we are approaching this upper resistance trend line. We kind of had previous support, which should be acting as resistance there, but you can see in this case, it didn't play out. But as I mentioned, we do have this massive resistance trend line. From here, I do expect another rejection lower. Same thing on Euro USD. But again, I'm not paying that much attention to GBP USD since I'm located in Europe, or I'm living in a country which has the euro as its currency. And finally, let's take a look at USD JPY. If you are a stock trader, this currency pair is a gift. Also right here, you can see we had this significant triangle formation breakout in March of 2021, followed by a significant rally of a couple thousand pips towards the upside. You can see if I zoom out all the way back to actually You can see this right here was in May 1998. You can see that we are having resistance roughly at this 100, let's just call it 150 JPY level. We have been rejecting towards the downside a first time, and right now we are once again rejecting this area towards the downside. We could potentially form a double top on USD JPY, but to confirm this double top, USD JPY has to break below the neckline, which is roughly at this 130 JPY level. At the moment, you can see that this is just a range. We do have the upper resistance, we do have the lower support. I'm once again not paying attention to USD JPY because the price behavior of this Forex pair is irrelevant for me. But it's very interesting if you're either located in the US or in the Japanese area. USD JPY, nothing interesting. It will be interesting if we see a break above the previous highs or a break below this support, because then we do have a confirmed double top. If you enjoyed this analysis, this Forex outlook for the first half, even the entire year of 2024, as you know, I was looking at the monthly time frame, so this is quite a longer term outlook, but I am personally only trading those higher time frames. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button below. If you have any questions, you can always let me know in the comments. As you know, I share all of my trades every single day live inside the Elite Trader program. If you want to check it out, basictrading.net. Keep your long-term vision.